Hi guys, Johan here for hashtag back. We're back for another video and today I'm going to show you how to cook Ampalaya con Carne. Okay, here are the ingredients. So we have garlic, we also have onions, a lot of onions. Of course, yung Ampalaya, pork, casimyon, egg that I slightly beaten, and of course pepper, salt, and fish sauce. We're also going to use oil and also dried shrimp here later. Alright, let's start cooking. So, sa kawali, lalagyan mo lang ng mantika. Ang gamit ko canola oil, so para at least kahit pa paano sabi na mas healthy daw yon. At syempre, kung napapanood nyo na iba kong video, tuwing magigisa ako, laging inuuna ko yung sibuyas. Kasi mas matagal siyang masunog or maluto. So, kailangan unahin ko siya bago yung bawang kasi ayokong masunog yung bawang. Alright, so gisa-gisa lang tayo muna dyan hanggang sa medyo lumambot na yung sibuyas. Yung ibang version ng luto na to may kamatis. So, ako naglalagay ako ng kamatis. But for this particular version or dish that I'm cooking, hindi ako naglagay kasi unang-una wala akong kamatis. But you guys can put it. It's going to be a different taste kapag may kamatis. But all the same, as long as you have the right ingredients, or if you prefer not to have that, that's also okay. Alright, so nilagay ko na yung bawang, and of course I'm just basically waiting for both the flavors incorporate, and I'm going to add the pork here. I'm using kasim here, with a little bit of fat in it. So I'm not putting everything because I'm just cooking for 4 people. So I don't wanna overwhelm the ampalaya with a lot of meat there. So I think this is enough for 4. Okay, so of course, what our goal here is to sear the meat. We want to make sure we, give it a little browning. The pink color should all be gone before we add any other ingredients here. At this point, I'd like to actually season my meat, so I'm going to add a little bit of salt. Alright, so just the meat can absorb it, and it will have its own taste. Okay, so again, stir it, sear the meat right there. All the pink color should be all gone before you add another ingredient. Okay, a little bit of tossing action over there. Yeah. So basically, once this is all seared and the pork has no pink color anymore, what I'm gonna do next is to add water in it. You can actually use broth, chicken broth, it's up to you, vegetable broth. But what I'm doing right now is basically I'm just going to add water here. I think a cup of water. That's what I'm gonna add. There you go. It's really up to you guys. If you want to add more, if you want to brown the pork more, that's okay. Sometimes I do that as well. It's really flexible. As you can see, I've actually browned it and added that cup of water right there. And I'm going to um, raise the heat up to high, And as soon as I see some boiling action happening there, I'm just going to scratch off all those burnt pieces there, because that will actually add an extra layer of flavor that is really, really good. So there. So after I've covered it with water, I'll just cover it until it's boiling. I'm gonna bring it down to medium high or medium low until the meat is tender. So at this point, as you can see, the sauce, or the broth has thickened a little bit. And just so you know, guys, while I'm waiting for it to actually the pork to be tender, I've checked it out and added water as it goes along when it's drying up already, because I don't want this to be too dry. And once the pork is tender, I just basically added the ampalaya. And then I'm putting in a little bit of black pepper here, freshly ground black pepper. What I've learned from cooking ampalaya is you don't wanna overwork the vegetable. So the heat from the steam that's coming out of the sauce will basically cook it. And if you work it too much, it will become more bitter. So we don't want that to happen, because if it's too bitter, it's not really good to eat anymore. And by the way, I've added fish sauce there, or patis. And I'm just basically stirring it to incorporate the taste of the patis. Again, not too much. And by the way, when I cleaned the ampalaya, after slicing them, I've actually sprinkled them with salt, let it sit for a little moment, and then I basically rinsed it with water, and drained all the excess water out there before I actually added it. Now, some people will probably use oyster sauce here, or soy sauce, sugar, or anything like that. You can do that. That's all. I also do that sometimes. It's all up to you what flavor you want to add. But right now, I'm just sticking to the basic, which is fish sauce and salt. And that's what you've seen there. What you've seen there is I've added the egg. Yan, yung itlog. And I'm just actually allowing the heat of the wok to cook the egg for a little bit. I don't want the egg to be like all incorporated in the sauce. I want a little bit of like chunkiness, eggs there, egg chunks there, um, before I stir it, and that's the dried shrimp that I'm talking about. It's since I'm just basically staying true to the taste of fish sauce, which is that's why I've added the dried shrimp right there. And again, it's really up to you guys. Some people even use like really shrimps here instead of pork to add. So I mean to as the partner of the vegetable. So it's really up to you. And at this point, I'm just waiting for the vegetable or the ampalaya to be cooked a little more, and we're almost done. That's basically what ampalaya con carne is, and you just put it in a very good serving dish, and you're good to go. Really good for dinner, lunch. Very, very nice. All right, so this is your ampalaya con carne. I hope you guys like this. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos about Pact, you can subscribe to our channel. All right, thank you.